recorder. Right, the engine has got the crank in it. It's got new main bearing and the new phosphor bronze bearing. I'm not sure it was new actually, but it fitted the crank really well. Turns freely. There's a good piston in there, there's a good barrel, no rings on the piston. I haven't got the cam followers or the push rods. There's no valves in the head, but I've got a spare head with the valves in it, and most of the studs they're missing in the top. There's a lot of screws missing, but I've got more than a full clutch there. No primary drive tensioner. I've got the I mean, realistically the hubs need rebuilding. The wheels need rebuilding with new rims and spokes. But I've got a new back plate, second hand. Nothing wrong with the other one that's on it, it's other than the fact that I've painted it black. New front brake plate. Now this is what I've got for the inside of the engine, which obviously like the gearing and the cam and what have you, from the crank to the cam followers. Cam followers aren't there, push rods ain't there, as I've said, but the majority of it is a box of bits and pieces, a leftover sort of thing. That's a new cover for the top of the forks, not a new one, a second hand one. The gearbox, no selector shaft, no selectors, a couple of springs missing as well, and the kickstart return spring. The bearings, the main bearing for the main shaft is not there, but as you see it's pretty much complete other than the selector and the shafts. A couple of springs missing. Got new lay shaft bearing there, or the bush. But it is pretty complete. There's bits and pieces need doing it all over. There's one of the threads on the bottom of the casing down here has had it. There's a piece broke out of it. There's nothing that I regard as not repairable. As you see, it's all pretty much there. So, other than the fact that it needs stripping, putting together, obviously a gasket set. Which is, you know, there's a lot to do. I've put it together to show how complete it is. The tin works in really nice condition now. When I got it, it was quite rusty. It's obviously been shot blasted and painted. It could all do with a polish, but it should come up really nice. Can't see any reason why not. There's plenty of paint on it, so it will polish. But the wheels let it down really, because they need rebuilding with new rims and spokes. There you go. Seat ain't the best in the world. It's higgledy-piggledy. I don't really think it's the right seat. It's been spliced and modified to fit, if you know what I mean. So there you go. No lamps, no clock, no headlamp. Get your fingers out of the way now. No wiring loom. I've got a coil kicking him out somewhere. Yeah, I think it'd make a nice little project for somebody.